What's up, YouTube? What's going on? Just got done watching Louder with Crowder. I like what he said. I really do. I like the fact that he called out the slave contracts that people sign to get big and rich. They even sign them with conservative groups and companies and agencies and whatever. They're so desperate to get rich and get famous. They're so desperate to sign those slave contracts. And that's exactly what they are. They're slave contracts. That they put rules on your First Amendment. If you violate these rules, we're going to take money from you. We're going to punish you. And in behalf of big tech, we're going to punish you. See, my freedom of speech is not able to be punished because my freedom of speech is just that. It's freedom. I ain't giving up my freedom for nobody. I ain't giving up one iota of my freedom. I ain't law enforcement. I'm going to record you. If I get out and I decide to record you, I'm going to record you. Government, if I decide to hold you accountable, I'm going to hold you accountable. Everybody needs held accountable to the Constitution and constitutional rights and freedom and liberties of the people that live in this country. Every platform I've been on has tried to ban me. I keep coming back because I have no filters. I really don't care anymore. I honestly don't care. I call out everybody, from conservatives to liberals to Democrats, Republicans. I don't care. If you're acting stupid, being stupid, trying to violate my rights and freedom, I'm going to call you out. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give up my freedom just because you think that I said something that might offend you or offend somebody down the road that I don't even know. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving up my freedoms because you decide to change the definition of a word. ATF, I'm talking to you. It's funny, for so long you said pistol braces were legal. Now all of a sudden your rules that have no power is going to try to make us felons overnight just because we got pistol braces. A piece of plastic that you think is, it's a terrible thing. That's kind of like the bump stocks, man. You changed the rules on it. See, ATF, you don't write laws. Congress writes laws. That goes for all these big tech companies. You don't violate my rights of my freedom, my speech. You don't shut me down because I'll go from one platform to another and I'll keep bouncing around until my voice is heard. Crowder said something that actually was right. Too many times, people are so desperate to make it big, to get the views, the clicks, the likes, the shares, that they sign these contracts with these agencies. They get locked into a situation that is not right for them. It's not even fair. There's nothing fair about it. You're going to tell me that you're going to fine me $1 million if I violate your rules. $250,000 or 5%, 10%, whatever, just because I violate your rules or big tech companies' rules. I have nothing. You go to find me that much money, I would tell you come take everything because I'm walking down the street. I have nothing worth that much money. And you're telling me you're going to take 100 times more than I'm worth. Just because I violated some rule that YouTube decided to make up, or TikTok made up, or Facebook made up, or whatever platform I'm on made up. But yet, you're supposed to be a conservative company or agency. Somebody that believes in freedom, believes in constitutional rights. These contracts, people don't read them. They just sign them. Oh, great, here we go. I'm going to make it big. I'm going to sign this contract. I'm going for it. They don't even understand what they're getting into. Same thing with government. When you sign that ticket that the officer is giving you, that's a contract to the government. You don't understand that. See, anytime the government says, here, sign this, that's a contract. You don't sign any contract without lawyers present. So they can explain to you and make sure that you're not being violated and you're not being unfairly represented. For far too long, we, as hardworking Americans, have been violated on a daily basis. The government keeps overstepping and overreaching and fining us and taking money and arresting us, falsely arresting us for stupid stuff that we don't do. Or they make up rules and laws on the fly. You see law enforcement agencies and law enforcement officers making up laws and rules, and they don't even understand what they're saying or what they're doing. You see them getting arrested. You see ATF changing definitions. You see all this stuff happening. You see Joe Biden taking classified information home. Hunter Biden paying $50,000 a month for a place he rented. How did a crackhead have that much money? Oh, wait, his daddy's Joe Biden? How did Joe Biden get that money? Oh, wait, he's getting money from Ukraine, China, and everywhere else? You tell me that these politicians aren't corrupt. I'm calling out everybody. I don't care. If you're a Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. And you're making millions in a job that you're only supposed to make so much a year. I'm calling you out. Because somewhere you're getting money where you shouldn't be getting money, and you're violating laws and rules somewhere. These content creators, if you sign that contract just to get famous, just to get well known, you're falling into the slavery of this system that is violating your rights. You're falling into these rules that will stop you at a point where your freedom starts. You need to wake up. This system is rigged against our rights. This system is rigged against our freedom, our liberties. You need to wake up. Everything from Big Pharma, clear down to the stuff that's on TV, on radio, everything is designed to brainwash you. And it's designed to get you to comply with this agenda that they're trying to push. This agenda of evil, satanic, perverted agenda. Some words I can't say on here because I'll get violated. That they're trying to push. You need to wake up to the freedoms that our forefathers have given us. You need to fight like hell to keep them. See, our fathers, grandfathers, and our family members have died for that freedom. Those veterans have fought and died for that freedom, and we're just freely giving them up. Why? Why are we freely giving them up? Because we're scared to fight? I'm not. I got nothing left. I mean, I got what house I got. I got very little of that. I'm not scared to fight and fight like hell. I hope that you're willing to fight and fight like hell to keep your rights and your freedom. And remember those people that died for those freedoms that have come before you. Remember that those freedoms and those rights come from God, not the government. God bless. I hope 2023 is the year that everybody starts to wake up and understand their rights and their freedoms. Be safe.